Hello, everyone. Finally, welcome to my channel. My camera would not start this morning or this afternoon, this evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Um, yeah, we're a little bit starting late, and that means we're gonna not stream for as long because my camera is gonna die at some point. But let me introduce myself if you're new here. Hello, my name is Jules. My pronouns are he, him. I'm a commercial food photographer, stylist, cookbook author, and lifelong planner. And every single Saturday we sit and we chat for an hour and a half and we plan. Some people do art, some people just hang out and listen to me yammer. I'm very excited about today. I finally get to set up my planners for January 2025. Well, like, do the January setup. Can't believe this year's over. If you are watching, come say hi in chat and let me know what you are working on. And if you're watching this on replay, leave a comment and let me know what you're working on while I yammer. So, first, we're going to start off setting up my note biz for January 2025. I haven't had any time to do any setup videos. I don't know if I'm going to. Uh, But some things I did do is I used December to set up my monthly color codes for the whole entire year to reference, as well as the color code that I use when I'm planning to like differentiate the different types of activities that I do instead of having to flip to the notebook that I used to tuck back in here. So that is the major thing that I did for setting up my note planner, and then as well as using this for holidays, deadlines will eventually go in here, stuff like that. Um, yeah, so that's like the big things, not too exciting. I'm going to add some deco here, um, and yeah. It's not that exciting. So first, let's set up January. I'm going to start by putting in. So first, let's do a to do. I don't have anything to do yet in January. This is my to do list that I use on the sidebar. Is things I would like to accomplish in the month that don't have a deadline. And then this will be um, an overview of my month. Deadlines, appointments, things that have to be done, what each day will be dedicated to work-wise. I'm back in school, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do any schoolwork this month because I have two big client projects that need to be done by the end of this month. So that's going to take priority. It's also my birthday in January. Let me actually put in birthdays. And then I'll move into my appointments. And then color and decorate everything so it looks nice. Okay, so on the 9th is my birthday, as well as my friend Liz's and my friend Jamie. So I'm just going to put my birthday and I'll remember everybody else's. My birthday. And then on the 12th is my trainer's birthday. Austin's birthday. I know there's shows that are starting up in January, but I haven't put that in my media journal yet. Hello, Anomic. I'm so glad you're able to check in for a few. Are you working today? Are you busy getting ready for the new year? What are you up to today? So that's that. I know I have a deadline on the 13th, so slides due for the meal planning course that I'm teaching to the registered dietitians that specialize in disordered eating and eating disorders. Yeah, the slides are due then on the 13th, and I'm recording that on the 17th. So that's actually, let me put this as an appointment. Recording. I'm just going to put recording. I'll know what that means. Okay, let me do my shopping days. I am shopping this Friday. Yes, I'm not getting groceries on Monday, so that means I am shopping on this Friday. I have my other journal with me that has all that written down. I didn't think to bring it. Okay, so this is shopping on Friday. Gosh, I hope this is right. And then on the 17th, then on the 31st. Oh, so Anamika is saying, yes, they're helping their aunt still, but taking a break until 4:30. Ah, nice. Um, Big news while you're here. My trainer and I decided this past week that I am going to be entering two competitions this year. My first in April. We reviewed the pictures of last year's winners for the April competition. I still have some areas that I need to like beef up, but in a lot of areas I'm already better than the winners. So crossing fingers that I do well. But yes, I'm doing the competition in April and then again in July. And then I had another thing happen that I can't wait to announce that was given a green light. I'm hoping the contract is signed by my birthday so I can announce it on my birthday. And all I can say is, despite everything going on in the world, I'm glad I have some really awesome things to look forward to in 2025 that I can't wait to share because, um, yeah, it's the only way to survive the dumpster fire that is stuff that I don't need to mention, is that I do have some amazing things going on. And my 49th, I turned 49 on the 9th, and it's just going to be my last year of my 40s is going to be amazing. So that's that, and I can't wait to announce it. But yeah, I'm doing two competitions this year, so things change. My workout schedule is changing because of it, um, and just some other stuff that's going to be interesting. So plan with me, plan with me, plan with me, plan with me. Yeah, it's very exciting. Every time I think about it though, I there's a level of anxiety with post-traumatic stress where sometimes you can be like so activated that you feel like you're gonna vomit. And every time I think about the fact that I'm doing this, and it's like in April, I get that overwhelming anxiety where I feel like I'm gonna vomit. And I know I can do this, and I just have to deal with that anxiety and make my plan and stick to my plan, and I can do it. But it's very like, why am I doing this? Oh, okay. So, like, why am I doing this? I know why I'm doing it. Um, but it's also just one of those things. Let me make this unread where I keep kind of like having miniature freakouts over it. Okay, so I have my blood work on something on the 30th. Blood work. Let me put it down here in case something I have to do in the morning. And I have my food meeting. I don't think I'm gonna go to it. We'll see if I can share my news, then I will go to it. If I can't share my news, then I've already told them that I'm giving them my regrets. And then on the 6th, I have that this meeting, and then okay, so I've got to put in my client work days. I don't think I'm going to have room to do any schoolwork this month. Because it's going to take me, I don't go back to work until Thursday. It's going to take me basically, oh, so hello Solange, it's very nice to see you. How are you today? What are you up to? So I was about ready to hand in my slides before they were due my last day of work, which was on the 13th of December. And then I was given a template to use. And it's like, I can't, I'm off on a holiday until the second. I've already done the two presentations. There's no way I'm going to have it done by the end of today. You're just giving me the template. And I'm like, so they're like, this is the 13th manageable. And I'm like, yes, I can have the slides redone by the 13th. But it was just one of those things where I just had overwhelming, I can't do this. There's no human way. And for a brief second, I was worried that I'd have to work over my holiday, and I was almost in tears because, as you know, I haven't had a holiday where I haven't had it interrupted by work all of 2024, and I was like so like despondent, like no, I really need this holiday. And when I told them they were on holiday, they're like, oh, well, we can extend it to this day. And it's like, what is it like to have somebody respect your time and the fact you're going to be on holiday? Um, Solange is saying that I hope you still send out video next year. Yes, I will be still doing videos next year. I'll still be doing my live streams in 2025. I don't know if I will have time to record any individual videos, but I will still be doing my live streams every single Saturday, except for a few Saturdays where I know I will not be home. Amanamik is saying that would have been a tight turnaround. Yes, very tight, and it would have been impossible. And thankfully, they understood that I need holiday and my time is my time, and they extended my deadline, which is very sometimes rare in freelance work. A lot of time they're like, well, we're paying you, so we own your time. And working with this group and has been so like, no, we understand that your time is your time and you need holidays, so we'll extend your deadline. So that was really nice. Um, okay, so I have to be working out on the gym during the day this day. I'm working out so it'll be client work and gym in the afternoon. I will not be able to do client work and gym and a meeting that day. That just won't be possible. And I also have to cook. So, um, client work, I'm trying to figure out my work schedule and how this is all going to work. Because I have, client work all this day. Wait, no, I won't be starting to the gym until the 13th. So I can do client work on this day. But my trainer may even actually, I don't know how it's working out. So I'll be the 13th or the 20th because I'm doing 1 week at the gym and 1 week still at home. And so, yeah, this will be the end of my current phase. This is where my deload week is. Sorry for thinking about this out loud. I haven't had any time to like do any pre-planning. And basically when I'm setting up my month sometimes is when, but it's basically going to be client work. I won't be able to do it on this day. A meeting, and if I have a meeting, I can't do anything. Like meeting is during the day. Client work. Oh, I have to put client work here too. Okay. And then I have the other. Once this is done, I have another client job that I need to finish, and it should be done this week. So, client work. Hopefully, this could actually change. It all depends on when the client finally has time to review the stuff that I already submitted. That shop should have been down here. That's fine. Actually, I have to shop first before I do anything else. So that's whatever. Client work. I'm going to do client work here as well, just in case I'm not done by the end of the, or by, you know what I mean. And then client work. And then if I'm lucky, work. If I'm lucky, I can study. This might get flipped. Study, study, write, write. Still have my write-ins to also write on Thursdays, but I don't put those, or Wednesdays. I don't put those in my calendar because I just don't. Recording, study, study, write. The recording's going to take all day, write. Okay, time to add some color and figure out what my priorities are for each day. So my client work color, what did I give it? 761. I really love this idea of just having my color code in December instead of having to flip to a different book entirely. So client work, oh, I have this day as well. Okay. It would be nice if I get it done early. I don't think I will. It's just so doing a slide deck, especially when it's something as important as the subject matter. I'm so I overthink it, I think, and it just takes me forever. So my priority is client work, basically. Except for this will be a meeting, is that priority. So client work, priority. Client work is the priority all here as well. Now, on days that I have second thing, let me do N75. This needs it to be a different color so it stands out. That needs to be a different color. Oops, I went over the line, and I know this one needs to be a different color. Amonomic saying, yes, being able to reference the colors quickly is a great idea. Yeah, I mean, there's so many, and I still want to think of what I can use the March or January through March calendars at the back. Because again, I don't future plan I've never used these for future planning. So I want to figure out how I can use these as additional blank pages or some other type of legend. I haven't figured it out yet. And if I don't use them for anything, that's fine. But I do want to see if I can get a use for something out of them. Oh, and also, speaking of planners, finally the Canada Post strike is over, and my Just Plans or my plans by Just Scribble finally made it through customs yesterday, but I won't get it till January 2nd. So I'll probably wait until the 4th to do an unboxing, but that means live on my stream. But that means I won't be able to use it properly until February because it's going to take me all month sitting with it to figure out how I'm going to use it, which is fine because I'm still going to be setting up my days, which I still haven't decorated either. So I have my Jibun Techo days to use, and for the first few months, I'm probably going to be going back and forth between my days and my plans to figure out how I'm going to use each and what is best for what, because I need one planner for the client work that I have to keep confidential because it deals with personal health data, and then my other planner that's going to kind of act like my days does, but maybe enhanced. Like, I think I'm leading to the days being for client work, for the confidential client work, only because it is already so big. Adding deco to it, it will be like there's no way I can use it for a full year. Where the plans is still basically the size, but it's 6 months. And so, I mean, by the time it gets totally, totally unruly, I will be out of it. Where by the time this gets totally, totally unruly, I would still have 6 months left in it, if that makes sense. Like I haven't, but again, until I have my hands on the plans and can actually figure out how I'm going to use it, I don't know. But and we'll get to setting that up in a minute. I gotta get back to this. Okay, and my meeting color is 800, I think. Meetings, yes, 800. I was about to say I have too much pink. It's not going to stand out enough. We'll see. So that's a meeting color. Nope, they are significantly different. So that's fine. Okay, so social media color is, I think it's pink again. That's hilarious. Social media creation, 850. Yep, too funny. That is too funny. Okay, so social media creation. This is more like a peach than a pink. It changes color though. It's one thing I have found about these on this specific Tomoe River paper is that it gets darker as the days progress. Whereas in I found in especially in the Mio paper for the Jibun Techo Biz is these colors faded over time. And like these are significantly brighter than when I put them in here. And I find that to be a very interesting turn of events about how the Tombow brush pens react to the different paper. So this is, days at my deadline color. So my birthday, Austin's birthday, this deadline. The recording, I think I'm going to do a deadline color, even though it's like an appointment, but it's also something that's due that day. So that's an admin day. So that's 990. No, that's actually client work. So let me do, because that is for a client. 761 client work. But it's also it's client work and deadline all at once. Okay, and then my study color is 991. This is another one that's yeah, it just gets so bright. But I don't think I mind it. I normally like when colors are just barely there. But I actually don't think I mind this specific orangey yellow color. And then my writing color, which is 026. I think that's I know this is the right pen, and I'm pretty sure it's 026. Yeah, no, 020. Sorry. Writing. And so that is that color coded. And then I have to put in my colors for January down here. But first, my main color. What is my main color for this January? Which blue do I want it to be? Oh no. I haven't decided on that. I think. No, I want it. I know last year I did this blue as my main color. And I know I have this to decorate with, but I know I bought stuff for that. Let me see something real quick. Or did I put it away? Excuse my reach. I know that's like messing. I think I may not have it handy. Here we go. That would be that to decorate with. No, those are going to be too big to decorate on here. What about, that's also that color. No, that's going to go in my daily deco. Okay, no, it's going to be, I'm going to go with this shades of blue as my main blue for the month because I know I can decorate my months with that color. So the to-do, first let's me just do this. And then 555, whoops, let me put this aside. Oh, the first, New Year's. I forgot about that. New Year's. And that color for my stat holidays is 451. There we go. That's not where that goes. That's fine. I could get my white out and fix it, but I don't think I care enough. 555 to outline this. I think what I want to do is just think I want to kind of use it kind of like a, if I'm able to. Hello, Jackie. How are you? We're good. What are you up to today? What are you working on? Are you just popping in to say hi? Do you have your planners out right now? I think what I want to do, even though I will put it in my days once I set it up, is I want to finish. Like, it doesn't have a deadline, but I think I kind of want to put like this mini goal if I'm able. Like, if these study days actually turn into study days, I want to finish Unit 1 of my current course that I'm on that I can't remember the name of it. See you next time, Anomics. Thank you for stopping in. I'm glad I was able to see you. Have fun with your aunts. Um, Jackie is good. They will be in a minute. What are you in this year or next 2025? What planners are you using? And if you don't mind sharing, you're a planner girl. So tell me what that tells me you have lots of planners, and I want to hear them. I want to hear all of them. And yeah, give me the 411. Yes, that's information. Give me the information. It took me a minute. It's like, does America have 411? I don't think Europe does. I don't know what information is in Europe. Okay, so let me put in my color code here for the month before I start decorating. So we're in January. 291. It's back here. So while I'm doing my color code and Jackie's writing out what she's using in 2025, I will, because I haven't had time to do a Techo Gagi, I will I kind of already did it once before, but I will do it again. So I have 3 take a note A5s, one, so Jackie's in the Legend Planner and the Pursuit Goal Journal. Cool. I'm kind of familiar with the Pursuit Goal one. I'm not familiar with the Legend Planner, so I'm going to have to look that up afterwards. So I have 3 take a note A5s. One is my business, personal schedule, both monthly and weekly. Like my weeks when they get planned, when they're done, they kind of look like this. It's like my schedule, my appointment, whatever. So it's my monthly, my weekly, biz and personal. My whole entire life gets scheduled in here. And then I have another A5 that I use for health and fitness, which is, I will have to do a setup video of that for sure because I cannot explain it. But it has a lot of things in it. And I really do some awesome things with the daily columns that I think people would find fascinating to replicate, and if they're lacking ideas. And then I have another A5 that is my personal daily journal where every day I just use a column for journaling. And then I have a take a note A6 that I'm using to keep track of where I am in school, like where I am for my reading, how far I've gotten my reading every day. If I take a test, what test I took, how much I got on that test, all that other stuff. So that's in the taken out A5, and then I have the Jibun Techo Days. That is my daily to-do list, my TikTok, and then I decorate it. And I will, hold on. Actually, I have, it's not this last year's, but this is a different year. So this is kind of an example of how I use my taken out days. So to-do lists, TikTok, and it's all my color code also gets used through all my planners. It just it helps me get over the option paralysis for when it comes to deco. Just knowing that every single day, and in this case it's weekly, that I have a different color to decorate with, kind of helps me keep on track. And because I work from home, having so it's functional first, and then I add the peaceful calm. I like to be in my planners afterwards, and it just kind of helps me make my workspace environment nice to work in. Because when you work from home, it can be hard to separate and create that calm, and it just helps me have fun working at home and not making working from home have problems that come with working from home. So that's my days. And then I have a take a note B6 that I'm using as my leisure planner. So it will keep track of what I'm reading, what I'm watching, and also for Jackie saying, "You're so creative. I don't have any pictures in my mind. I need to do that. Love your pictures." Oh, thank you. Um, yeah, so my B6 take a note. I'm also for self care, and I kind of fallen off the wagon. I got into fragrances last year, and so I do a couple fragrance subscriptions because I'm really bad at self care, and so yeah, it's part of my self care. And so I keep track of, I do a new fragrance every 3 days, and I keep track of like how it smells on me, the different notes, all that other stuff, and then will I wear it again, or is it something to be yeeted and is horrible? And then keep track of like what fragrances don't work on my skin. Like nothing with thyme, nothing with mint should ever go on my body. I don't know what it is about my chemistry, but if it has thyme in it, if it has mint in it, those are no's. And there's a few if it has apple in it, if it has any white flower or rose in it. So it's just really interesting. Woods and orientals, like the spices, are really good on me. And anything softer or more floral. And it's not because I'm masculine. It's just because there's lots of men who can totally rock those softer fragrances. But my chemistry, it just makes a horrible. It makes it smell really bad. Like it smells good when you're spraying it, but when you put it on my skin, it's an absolute no, sir. We're not doing that fragrance. Keeping so I have to get so I my year got stressful and I stopped doing that for the end of 2024. So I'm getting back into that for 2025 and being intentional and taking that 15 minutes every single day to to do that little bit of self care and aromatherapy, for lack of a better word. These got switched around. So that's in my B6, and I'll have to do a video on that one as well at some point. It's just finding the time. And then I have my plans by Just Scribble that I'm not quite sure how I'm going to use it yet. And so um, that's going to be fun to experiment with. 491. Is this 491? No, that is not. This is 491. So it may seem a lot, but it's half the amount of planners that I was in last year. And then I have a bunch of these supplements These are taken out the records are like bullet journals, and these are just for like because I was in the Jibun Techo biz. It had the pages at the beginning and lists, like your 25 goals, supplies, needs. So that's living in here. Um, I still have to finish setting this up. I'm so behind on my setup for 2025, but it's like a supplement. This is just, I mean, it doesn't really count as a planner, really. It's just lists. um, so that is what I'm using 476. Where are you in 2025? And some of them I can't even really call so much a planner, like the A6 Take a Note isn't a planner per se. It's more just a way to help me keep track specifically of just school stuff. Because if I was to put it in my Jibun Techo days, stuff would get lost. It would just become too noisy in there. So it needs to have a little bit of separation. 533, where are you? I love this color. The cornflower-ish. Is that the yeah, cornflower. So, I think so. There's another one that's kind of cornflower-ish too. It's like in that family. 565. That's not 565. And so, yeah, I can't wait till the Take a Note. Or not Take a Note. Plans by Just Scribbles get here. I'm really looking forward to it. Hopefully I can figure out how to use it and it doesn't overwhelm me because it has 569. It has a lot of extra stuff in it that I'm not quite sure how I'm going to use. And that makes me a little anxious, I guess is the word, because I don't like leaving. I like to use things fully to its full 63, like to its full potential. And there was a lot of thought that went into designing the plans. So I just want to take advantage of that. 606, where are you? Here you are. What time do we have? Oh, I got lots of time. I have to put my January sticker in here too. I have to find it. 606, 636. I just put that in the wrong place. And then my accent colors for the month. I'm going to write those in a bit afterwards. I want to let them dry before I put pen on them. So 991. And where are we? 946. And then finally, 977. Okay, while this dries, and before I write in that information, let's start putting in some deco. And let me see first if I have, where is it? Here we go. Is there a January sticker in here that matches the color scheme? So this is green. It doesn't match. Is there a January in here? Don't think so. I think I used it last year. A link to these is in, and this is orange. I gotta stop touching my microphone. See, accent color, it has blue in it. I think I'm gonna use this one. I think it will be fine. Jackie's saying that I am giving her some ideas. She does have the Go Girl planner, and the law of attraction planner on standby, and she may start using them to separate things too. Yeah, sometimes it's really nice to have that. Like when I'm planning out my week, I put what shows I plan to watch. I still have to finish filling in this week. So I put what shows I plan to watch in my schedule because it helps me like when at times when my downtime starts at the end of the day, instead of being like, oh, there's 1,000 things to watch, there's nothing to watch, I don't know what to watch. I plan what I'm going to watch so I don't have that option paralysis. Sometimes it changes, and when it changes, like I just cover it up and write what actually happened beside it. But I also keep track of this in a separate media journal after the fact so I can like journal if like a particular episode or something like gave me the feels or whatever, or it made me think or whatever, I like to write down a few words about it and also kind of have it separated like when did I watch this specific show or when did I watch this specific movie, because in here you have to like kind of like flip through it, where if you have it in a media journal, it's like I can look at the table of contents and see, oh, I watched this show or I binged this show between these dates. So this is just nice for planning so I know what I'm watching every single day. And then I have my media journal to help me know this is when I watched this certain thing or this is when I watched this movie. Sometimes I forget that I've watched a movie and I can look in my, like, did I already watch this? And I just look in my media journal and it's like, okay, I did already watch it. I don't need to, because after a certain time, the like Netflix and everything stop showing that you've already watched something, and they kind of try and trick you into rewatching shows. So I've fallen prey to that a number of times. Netflix will be like, it won't show that I've watched it, and then I go to watch it. I'm like, wait a minute, I've totally seen this before. Netflix, that's a dirty trick. So yeah, there's just certain things that it helps to have, like still plan it. Like I'm going to study today, or I'm going to do this today in your regular planner, your daily. This is how my day is going. But then, if you ever need to, like, it's just easier sometimes to have also information separated when you know that you're going to need to reference it again in the future, especially like when my where I am in my reading, having the specific page in its own planner, so I'm not having to like flip through and trying to find that information in my daily planner that's already crammed through, filled with to-do lists and my timeline, like my appointments and everything for the day. Um, it's just helpful. So I really don't count those ones that are single subject really as planners. They're more so journals, single subject journals, that kind of just helps me. I think I want to put it down here. Help me find information again that I know I need to find. And those are things that I update after a fact. This is stuff that I kind of like plan beforehand. This one also gets updated after the fact because I schedule my day how I would like it to go if there were no my schedule changes often. So I use one half, and I do this in my plan with me. So I do what's a good week because some weeks that I didn't get to finish it. Um, so this is how I set it up. This is how I plan my week. So this is how things I know has to happen, and then things change often, and I only use one half the column, and then as things change, as I actually complete my day, in the other side of the column, I actually filled in what happened. If stuff changes, I just cover it up with stickers, and it looks like it was all intentional. That's why what I like about the Take a Note is that it has these extra wide columns, allows you to change your schedule without having to cross stuff out or use whiteout or whatever. You can just reschedule it in the other half of the column and then cover it with stickers or whatever. And it just makes it look like it was always supposed to be that way. Jackie's saying, so true, and sometimes you can't find it and forget the title. Um, and she's saying she sees how that helps. Yeah, yeah. So I fell out of my media planner, leisure planner at the end of this year. I'm already acting like it's 2025. But I had a few life life always sometimes life happens, right? You fall out and that's fine. But yeah, life happened and I'm trying to find, did I put it in a different journal? Life happened. I know I have a specific sticker sheet I want to use for this. I think it's in here. This one, even though we don't get snow, I don't think that's it. Did I dream it up? I may have dreamed up what I want to use to decorate this page. Nope, this is it. I don't really have that many stickers left. That's a travesty. I thought I had more. Well, is there anything that kind of matches that? This matches enough that it will work, maybe. We will start off, though, with this one. So, we'll put these. Yeah, normally I decorate way more. Let's put them here. Nope, that's... If I put it here, then I'm going to want to move this up. Will it let me? Oh, come on. Slow and steady. There we go. So I'll move that up here. Because I do want it down here. There we go. And then let's put this friend right here. And this one right down here. Okay. Where are my tweezers? This is not as much deco as I normally like to use. Where I had them when I was setting up. Some days I would absolutely lose my head if it were not attached to me. And today is one of those days. I have to finish setting up my leisure journal because um, I have so many cute stickers that I bought specifically for them. Um, Jackie's saying they have to go. We'll watch more later. Thank you for stopping by, Jackie. I hope to see you again and have a great day. Oh, there we go. Found them. Okay. Now I lost my stickers. No, here they are. Okay. Wow. I did not. I got less than 5 hours sleep last night. I've been having horrible. Oh, there might be enough of these. I've been having horrible luck with sleep. I had the weekend. I managed to get like 6.5 hours, which I don't know what it is. Ever since I've had my really bad flare for the last year and a half, my sleep has just been absolute garbage. And I've been hoping, I want to move that down actually because there isn't that one there. That, and that hoping having it kind of like I'm not in remission, which is here's a thing that really has upset me. I had to shave my head for what I call my nuclear treatment option. I have to go on a topical corticosteroid because they can't do systemic when you're on a biologic. So I have to do a topical corticosteroid, full body, on top of my biologic. And part of that it involves shaving my head because I have to apply it head to toe. And the last treatment made my curly hair go away. And I'm really upset about that. Except for there's one patch of hair that is trying its darndest to grow back in with my really, really tight curls. So I'm hoping that if I shave my head again a few more times, eventually I will get my curls back. But those of you who have been here for a while know that I was so ecstatic when my hair turned curly, and then I went through this whole thing about like having to buy different shampoos and everything specifically for very, very tight curls, and now they're gone. It's not I have wavy hair now. Like it's not like my hair has gone back to pin straight. It's still a different texture, but it's not the same curly hair. And it's been very devastating. So, yeah. Oh, this actually might work with all these little pieces. So, here's hoping that because I have that one patch that's still super curly, that means that I will get my curls back eventually. And I just have to shave my head a few times to make that happen. At least that's what I'm hoping. Oops, that backing paper came with it. Let's put this one right. This column doesn't have anything. 1, 2, 3. So every Sunday doesn't have anything. So let's put this one right. Oh, I have lots more. Let's put this here, because these are far enough away where it doesn't matter. So we're on 2, 2. This one needs another. Let's do... Was there one of these that are... Yes, yellow. Do I want them side by side, though? No, I'd rather have them... I'm not going to have this balanced like I want it. That's fine. Do this. I don't really care. I have one more, 2 more of these. 3 more. Okay. Yes. So this one... 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. We'll count the birds as one sticker. So you can go here. And you can go here. And I have one more. I think this actually works. I need another Sunday. Let's do this one. Nope, this one. Here. So let's have opposite corners. Okay. So that is decorated. Now let's move into setting up my... It's always satisfying when you finish off a sticker sheet. Let's finish setting up my... or start setting up, I should say, my Jibun Techo days, which I still have to set up my... I have lists for how I'm going to use all these beginning sheets. I still have to set it up. I still have to decorate my front cover. I should grab... Hold on. 1 second. I don't know why I didn't bring it with me. I didn't think I would need it, because I always think I'm never going to need it, and then I actually end up needing it. Wait a minute. Is it there already? No. Where did I put it? Oh, I already had it here. Okay. I was I just think this through. I just hit it on myself. Okay, so I wanted to reuse this cover underneath that I made, but because this is so much thicker, I have to redesign a cover, and I haven't figured out which theme. I have like themes for all my um planners for like how I'm like what I'm gonna decorate this inside page with or the cover as it may be. Um, but these lists, my wishes and wants to buy, I'm still gonna use. My movies to watch and TVs to watch is going into my health and or not my my leisure journal, and then yeah, I still have to set this up. And what I'm thinking of doing for this is so I have in here, I'm able to change on a day-to-day basis. Like, okay, so I want my to do client work today. But if it changes, I can cross it out. But it never gets reflected in this calendar, and I've never really found a. I've tried to find different uses for this calendar, and have never found anything that sticks. So what I think I'm going to do is use this calendar to record how my day actually went on a monthly basis. So, as an example, say I put down I'm going to study on the 21st and studying changes to something else, I would like it will reflect here. And then I use my Gantt chart to track projects and stuff that I'm working on, and that's still going to be used. But yeah, so it's kind of going to be recording after the fact how my day actually went. So we get to January, and let's first start with, I need this one. This is a Uni Pen Fine Liner 0.1, and have to figure out what my goal is going to be. I also have to put my tabs in. So, this month's goal. See, my December goal did not happen at all because I ended up having to do other things. So, first two tests of, and I didn't even finish the first test of my current. So this month's goals. Oh, I used the bigger marker. That's fine. I'll keep it with this one. This month's goal. I think it's just going to be first test. I'm going to keep it simple, and then have to study meal draft 1. That got moved. What I want to do, I don't know yet. I know I want to finish this post. Like, none of this I have to do my month end interview, but none of this happened. Other things happen, but not what I planned. And some months, it's just like when I do my month end interview, it's like, wow, why even plan sometimes? What I have to do. Okay, words for this month. Words for reflections was December, and I did do a lot of reflecting. I was able to be thankful for a lot of stuff that happened in 2024 and thankful for stuff that's going to be happening. See, I used the same pen, but I used the 0.5. I need to remember that for next time. What I was able to do, because I like the 0.5. What I couldn't do. What I did. That's unplanned stuff. That was going to be pretty filled in this month. What I did. What I reflected on. I'm not sure I'm ready to figure out my word for this month. I might do that on New Year's Eve. People I met. I met the people at the gym. Where I went, I'm gonna put I shopped a new gym. I think that counts for where I went because that was a pretty big deal, and I haven't stopped thinking about going there, even if it's quite a drama to do. What I bought, I didn't buy anything. Did I? No. I'm gonna have to go through. Normally, when I buy things, I put them in as I buy them because I'm really bad at remembering. But I don't think I bought anything outside of stuff that I needed. And I only put like extra. What I learned. I don't know if I want to put like learn that I'm ready for April competition there. Like I don't know how that fits even. Like if that's you have to think about that one. Okay, I will put this away and now I need to grab these stickers and the link is in the description. And put these in. I like to put them in where it's visible so when I'm flipping through the pages I am able to see the day when it's hidden on the top corner. Okay, so this here tweezers. This January sticker goes down here. The first New Year's. Oh, that's crooked. I don't care. I wish I could talk about the thing. It's really difficult not to do it. I'm not trying to be purposely vague or anything. I don't like that. I will be back to work on the 3rd, or on the 2nd. But for everyone else in the business world in Canada, they won't be back until the 6th of January because that's when school goes back. And for some reason, I decided to take my holiday outside of the school holiday. Normally, I take my winter holiday, my winter break, um, when schools are out, because that's when like all businesses, at least like publishing and film and TV and um, even the work that I do teaching um, cooking classes and stuff like that. Like everybody outside of retail, everybody's on holiday while school is out in the winter. And so, yeah, it's just I think it will be nice having those few extra days just to gently get back into work without being interrupted by the people that I work with. It sounds horrible. It's not, it's just, yeah. But it also means I mean, contracts need to be signed before I can talk about certain things. And my birthday's on the 9th, and the fact that nobody goes back until work until the 6th, like it will be a birthday miracle to to be able to talk about it after. Like my birthday wish is to be able to announce on my birthday, but because business doesn't go back to work until the 6th, don't know if that's going to happen. So we will see. Oops. Someone just commented on a video while we're doing this. Do I read the comment or do I just continue planning? I wonder if I will have time to set up. Oh, wouldn't that be interesting if I had time to set up my personal planner for the first week of January? Just put stickers in. I like to put stickers in before I start journaling, and then I journal around the stickers. I might have time to do that. Okay, that's putting a fire under my butt to lay down these quicker and not worry so much about whether or not they're straight. What blue stickers? No, I'm doing week by week. So the first week is turquoise. Oh, yes. Okay. That means I get to use. Okay. I am so happy. Okay. I might just abandon this and grab. I haven't even pulled it out of the box, I don't think. Huh. Yeah, I think it's still sitting in its box. I have no cover on it, nothing. Oh, I might not. I'm rethinking that whole idea. I just want to be able to put some of the stickers that I, especially for the tealy, greeny, blue. Yeah, teal. That's the color. Yeah, teal. Or is teal more blue than green? And the other one is like aquamarine. In my head, they're basically the same, but I know they have different values. Oh, yeah. I have to make my. I had a bag, a Ziploc bag that I kept my December stickers in because it just made it easier for time for planning. And I have to create that for January still too. There's so much I still have to do for January, and it's basically tomorrow. Where'd this year go? I posted on Blue Sky the other day. That's the only reason why I know I'm getting older, because I do not feel, probably because I have been dealing with chronic illness and disability and pain for so long that I've always, like, I'm parts of, like, the whole body falling apart thing is not relevant to me, for lots of different reasons. The only reason, and I still, like, and it's an autistic thing, is just I feel in my heart and my brain I'm still very young. Um, very young. But I know I'm getting older, and the only reason why I know I'm getting older is because years now feel like seconds. It's not even, it's been a minute. It's been a second. Because, like, I don't understand where 2024 went. And now we're, like, in 2025. I don't understand how this happened. I don't understand how I'm setting up January in my planners when I just set up December. And it's not that I am any more busy than I was in at other times, because normally, like, time goes quicker when you're busier, but I'm actually, and it always makes one of my regular viewers, Anomic, laugh because I do a lot, but it's not nearly as much as I used to do. Like, I have slowed down a lot in my old age. I actually have working hours that I stick to, and I'm no longer using work as a way to Some people use substances to deal with trauma and to bury feelings. Um, I used work. Work was my thing, and I no longer do that. And so I now have a healthy work-life balance, and I'm doing way less than I used to, but I'm still pretty busy. So, but it's my point is, it's not that I am so busy that I don't have time to do the small things when I have plenty of time. It's just that time is meaningless. And I still have like very vivid, like I knew when I was young, like time took forever during the school year. Summer break was a whole different thing, but just like, oh, years take forever. And I have like vivid recollection. I like noticing the passage of time going faster and faster as I got older. Like I have, and a lot of people don't. And maybe it's because I'm autistic and it's just part of being autistic. I know other people who aren't autistic also notice it, but it's just a little bit different. But yeah, it's honestly 100% do not understand where 2024 went. Oh, why am I? Oh, it's inside here that I have to open up difficultly. I love their packaging for the take a note. I love that you can use the boxes for archiving. It's just so pleasant. This is what I need the tweezers for to chomp at. The question will be, will I be able to have enough time to get some stickers in here to set up my personal journal for the week, even though I haven't decorated it yet and haven't put a cover on it yet? Can I at least do that before my camera dies? I had a lot of issues getting my camera started today, and I had to turn it on and off a lot before the streaming software. I use OBS streaming software, and so having to repeatedly turn my camera on and off again before it would be recognized. One day it's just not going to work altogether. I think it might die earlier than normal. Okay, first week of January is the aquamarine color. So I think I want to use these ones. No, those are for summer. I want to use these, is what I want to use. Let's see if we can open these. 6 different, I was going to say flavors, designs. Okay, maybe not. Maybe there's more. Maybe I'm lying. It's not quite all aquamarine, though. I don't think it matters. I think I want to put the clouds. I think okay, I can't dump them all out. But they're all going to jump out anyways. So I want to put this here. And gosh, there's a lot of choices. Don't want to do more than one lily pad. I don't want to do more than one bird. So let's do that for these pages, at least. And we'll see if I have time to move on to the other side afterwards. I don't know if I will, because sometimes these stickers cooperate with me, and I can very easily take off the backings, and other times it takes me 1,000 hours to be able to, even with tweezers. And I purposely didn't cut my nails before today's stream to have the added advantage of also having my nails. Because sometimes, most of the time I cut them and I do it way too short, and then they become useless. The way that the color is making them, it's losing some of the teal. I wish the colors would translate better on camera, is what I'm trying to say. See, I'm having a problem. Oh, there we go. Let's do that. And then, so it's supposed to be that way or this way? I think it could go either way. Nope. On the back, it says it's supposed to go this way. Interesting. It wants you to put the mountains behind the bird. And the girl inside of the interesting gives suggestions on how to use these. Fascinating. Okay. Do I have time? I'm going to at least just lay them out. I don't think I'm going to have time to stick them all in here. And then down here. Oh, she is in there. What about this? I want to use... Do I want to do top and bottom? Did I do top and bottom on this side, or did I just do... I did do top and bottom. Okay. So I want her to have a moons, even though she has the moons. No, let's do this. Nope, that's too busy. I'm just going to do top and bottom. So I already have one mountain, so let's do... Did I use this already? I did. Nope, this is one's different. Okay. I think I want her floating in the sky. And I'll do this. This is what I'll do. There we go. Sometimes I put more deco in. I think I just want to start here. I have a feeling I'm going to have a lot to say this week. So I don't want to over decorate. It didn't find over decorated on the first half only because it doesn't start until Wednesday. And so the other days are actually like not nonsense days. But I may continue journaling in my current journal on those days instead of this one. And she can go... Here we go. So this is all decorated for the week. I still have to put on a cover. I don't know what cover I'm going to use. I have some options and I haven't decided yet. And even though we have a few minutes, I think this is a good place to stop. Thank you for everybody who tuned in and everybody who joined me in chat and everybody who will be watching this on replay. You are all awesome. Give this video a like. It helps it to show up in people's feeds. Super helpful. If you're not already subscribed, please do so and hit that notification bell so that you know when I go live. And on a chance that I actually get a video that I want to make put up, if I actually find the time for that. There's this little sticker needs to go in here. And join me again next Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. British time. While we do this all over again. I hope everyone has a safe and fabulous week. Until next time, bye.